Money in business has ruined the real love and competitiveness of the game of basketball on all levels. So let's play a game of facts or cap. Money in business has ruined the real love and competitiveness of the game of basketball on all levels. Facts or cap? Kenny, we'll start with you.
It's been running it, so it's been running it.
Okay.
Money in business has been running all of it. It's just more visible now. It's in everybody's face. Ruining it. Why did I go cap? I guess.
So we got a cap?
Yeah, I'm gonna go cap.
It's been there for a long time.
I mean,
Yeah, it's been prevalent since.
cap. I mean,
As far as I can remember.
yes, cap like a motherfucker.
Like
It's cap. Yeah.
Why do you feel that way, Brendan?
I mean, just like you said, just because we were able to, I mean, you just wasn't able to see it like that back then. But now it's so visible. Everybody thinks everything is rigged or all this stuff. I mean, probably is still rigged, but the money with basketball, that's everything. I mean, that's the reason why we play basketball.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, to get out the hood. Like, we usually come from the hood.
Like I went to I went to ABCD in fucking 1995.
You can see the influence of money in business at that camp, I would imagine.
every rule that's been
Dude,
changed
yeah.
for money.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, think about that's what I said, we say it, but then we don't equate it to anything. Jordan was the money. What was Pistons doing?
Fucking up the money.
Fucking them up the money.
Fucking up the money.
Ah, shit, this is the dude that's saving the NBA from going under. No more hitting them. Changing the rules. Hey, all those people you got, did you notice all the people that was on that team end up being on Michael Jordan's team? Right? So you're fucking the money up, and we need to make some rules for it. Right? We need to create a way to make all offense, right? 94-95 is 24 feet from the three-point line. Jordan retires, they freak out. Let's push the free throw line, let's put the three-point line back from 24 to 22. Make it all even, right? That's the business of basketball, right? Went from NBC to CBS. That's money. It's all been ran by money. That's how you fucking got your paychecks. Right? We can't just, like, how we're looking at 300 million motherfuckers who, Charles Barkley made what, a whole 84,000 or whatever he made that first year?
Yeah.
What you think he's looking at when we was getting money?
Right.
It's all, his 84,000 before him, they were like, 84,000, if you gave me 84,000, I would have dropped these 3 jobs I had. Shit. You know what I mean? So every era has the same complaint about the era in front of them because everything is moving along. So, now it's just in our face. Yes, they don't play as hard in the All-Star game. Cool, but are they doing that in regular season? Like when they're playing in regular season, I mean, are they not taking the game itself when they're out there serious? I mean, we can say, load managing, but we already know who's load managing these players. Right? I mean, it's a business.
It's a business.
Right? I know we wish that, they took care of us a little bit more. Right? I'm not, like they're now caring about the product because they're realizing, 82 games is a little bit too long for my player, right? I don't need him 10 years. I want, he's a cash cow, right? I want him 17 years. So how do I keep him for 17 years? 10, 15 games each year off? Okay. Sounds like a great investment, right? So while everybody's saying that load managing is hurting the game, I know one group of people that ain't saying nothing. Them owners. Let me know when Mark Cuban says load managing is a horrible thing. Why he got Luka over there? Because there's an owner. And for some reason, the owners has not contradicted their business yet.
So let's talk about college, high school level now. Yeah. Brandon, like you said, when you were coming up, the goal was to get to the league, right? To be able to provide for your family, get them out into a better situation. Now, kids are able to do that as early as high school, college with NIL.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that influence has helped or hurt the game?
I mean, it helps the game. It gives you another opportunity to make money. I mean, nobody knows how long their career is going to be, so a lot of players don't know if they're going to make the NBA or not. But I think, like the Paul's thing is like, I think the competition, like guys now that are away from the league or away from the game, it's like competition in hoop. Everybody knows how to make money, so you're not needed a lot, right? It's like there's nobody that can come into my children's life and tell them what they need to do with basketball. I could just tell them, or I could just point them in the right directions. Now, like back then, you needed the guy, like those runner guys and those guys that used to be around. That used to be when you're in high school. Those guys are out of here. Like they're not needed anymore. There's so much information now. So it's just ways to where kids can make money way faster and easier than we could. But that's the elevation of the game. Like that's what comes with it.
But I guess just getting that money so early does it impact their motivation, their love of the game? Obviously, there's gonna be some kids, no matter what, they're still gonna work hard.
It depends on who's around the kid. It depends around what's the kid's surroundings.
Wait, the kids ain't benefiting from this. The kids that like this, that when they say it's not the love of the game anymore, the kids are not being affected from the competitive side, right? Their parents is benefiting from this.
Yeah.
So their parents is pimping them out. Right?
Yeah.
You're gonna go to this team, you're gonna go to this team, you're gonna go to this, we're gonna put you over here, it has nothing to do with the kids. The kids are not getting $300,000 and going out there doing what they want to do. That's gonna be rare. For the most part, they're gonna get 1,000 of that 300,000. They're gonna buy them some new shoes.
Maybe 1,500.
You know what I mean? Give you a little, you need some, I got to get you a little video game, little Christmas present. Other than that, the parents. Right? So it ain't like the kid is getting a bag of money and say, I'm good.
So I guess when you guys were coming up, though, early AAU days, teams weren't ducking each other. Right now, we have all these different leagues, these different shoe companies that have their own leagues.
And
back in the day,
that's why it's not competitive.
back when you go to Vegas, you got Adidas teams, Nike teams. Everybody's all in the same pool. Nowadays, it feels like, well, if I'm a Nike guy, I can't play the Adidas guy or the Under Armour guy.
That's what I'm saying, but that's not the kids themselves.
It's not their fault, but that's the machine.
It's the business.
It's been doing like
it's been
that. That's why I brought up the Adidas thing back in the day. Now you had, then Nike had a camp, then Adidas. It was 5-star, and it's always been something. And now you put these shoe companies involved with it. That's the business where the business starts. Mm-hmm. And we all know it starts in high school. And a kid wears a certain shoe, unless he makes that decision on his own and the AAU coach is not that involved, he's gonna go to a school that is wearing that same brand.
And that's what we feel like we see the pipeline. It's very rare for a kid who's coming
up. So that's
what,
like, he's saying it's ruining. That's why I say, no, it's been running it.
Yeah. And that's been the case since the early 90s, right? Like,
and it's still going on to this day.
That's what's ruining the kid, though. Like, it's not, like you said, like the parents, right, taking the parents is ruining it because the kid can't go play wherever he wants. Like, think about that. Like, if I'm Adidas, I can only play in the Adidas circuit. If I'm Under Armour, I can only play in the Under Armour Nike. It's like back when I was in AAU, we played against who ever. Like, I don't know why these kids feel like these brands own them. Like, you're not signing a contract with a brand.
But come on, it's not the kid, it's the...
Yeah, but you're
giving me this money.
Okay, but even the parent. Okay, well, the parent is fucking stupid.
Duh, we know that.
Like, the parent is like, you're a dumbass parent to be sitting here forcing your kid to wear a certain brand to where the kid don't even have the contract. Like, that's like...
Because they want to play on this team, because they're going to play on this circuit.
But you know what it is, B.
You got to play on this circuit.
No, but at 15, 16 years old, right? You come home, just hear me out, you come home from school one day, right? You go in your room, nigga, and you got 4 Nike boxes in your room, full of Nike gear. Shit, I'm a Nike.
Yeah.
At that age, you are so naive to anything else that's going on. You don't know no money has been exchanged at 15, 16 years old. So like, you don't know no money been exchanged. All you know is shit. I'm a Nike guy. Or you got 5, 6 boxes of Adidas, and whatever the case may be, and that's what you know. And this happens 3, 4 times throughout the year for you. you're not thinking anything other than shit. I'm with that shoe company. Like that shoe company looking out for me. That when I go, that shoe company. It's that shoe, like, right?
Yeah, but
So now your AAU coach, you got Kentucky over here offering you, but you got UCLA that wear Adidas. And you done had 12 boxes of Adidas the last, and now he pitching you UCLA when you know damn well that you want to go to Kentucky.
Yep.
Right?
right.
But he been, yo, UCLA guy, hey, UCLA, hey man, UCLA. He ain't said one word about Kentucky to you, but it's just UCLA, man. But you don't know that this shit been arranged already for.
A fine institution, though, can you? No, no, just
But y'all wearing fucking Adidas.
we are Nike now.
Like when people say,
You remember back in the day, that shit was not.
That shit was
like when people say, like when people say like it ain't competitive, right? I always ask this question: when you was coming into the draft, who'd you work out against?
Everybody.
Right? Like, I'm looking at that 98-90 draft. I'm saying, like, hey, you ask, Paul, did you play against Lewinsky? Did you go against Bonzi? Did you go against Vince Carter, Antoine Jamerson? When you was coming to the draft, were you going against these dudes? Or was everyone just dodging smoke to protect their rank, right? Because if you're going to say, I didn't work out against those guys, well, then y'all can't say y'all was competitive then, right? You can't. Right, because at the end of the day, there's still I'm the number 1 pick. I'm the number 5 pick. I got to make sure I get this stapled first. Once I get it stapled, let's move. Other than that, the number 1 pick ain't risking his number 1 pick to work out with a dude who's supposed to be 5. There ain't no benefit. I'm the number 1 pick with him working out with the number 5 for. Anything that can happen, all he can do is move down. I'm here. This is why I'm slotted. I'm not working out against you. It doesn't say he's not competitive. Right? Just smart. Right? The All-Star game is smart now. It's a bit like, let me hear the owners complain first. Right? When the owners complain, because at the end of the day, there's pecking orders. Just so when, fans are watching, there's pecking orders. There's the owner. Then whoever he hired to run the team, then there's the president, the GM, boom, boom, boom. Then it get down to your funky ass coach, and then it get down to the star player. So there's at least 8 motherfuckers before it get to the player. So if someone's gonna be load managing players, there's 8 people that before the player. So let me hear the number 1 dude say, yeah, this is hurting my business. And I guarantee you that won't ever come out of his mouth.
What does competitive mean to you? When you say the word like competitive, right? Like you just said, like being strategic and understanding, whatnot. So what is competitive to you? Like when you say a human being or any that player is competitive, like or that person.
He's going out there competing, at the best of his ability. Right? Every time. Right? I mean, it ain't about, scoring 30. Like when you're in practice, and are you putting in your will? Is your will into this situation? Right? Or are you just doing enough? Right? Like, some people, like, if you got a 9 to 5 and you go in there 9 to 5. Right? You doing enough? Are you going there 8 o'clock, checking in, trying to figure out this? Are you staying a little bit later, right? You're getting paid for 9 to 5, but are you putting in that extra work to get that next advance? Right? It works on every level. So it's, are you doing what you do best? Money or not? I mean, we played against some dudes that's really good. He'd be like, yeah, he don't compete for shit. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you've played against stars. Nigga, that's like, damn, if he competed, nigga, be cold. We couldn't stop dude if he competed. I watch dudes that they got 18 at the half. 18 for the game. Took 1 shot, called it quit. I'm good. I got my numbers tonight. He ain't competing.
So with like a young guy, right, in his statement when he said about like the game is losing this competitiveness and because of the business. So what would your be advice for a youngin coming up to, with everything going on? Like what should it be his biggest focus? Like what the things that he should be trying to, be around, or things that can help him succeed?
Like I talked to a young fella from Kentucky, Rob Dillingham, right? And I said, man, because he hit me. They was overseas around June, and he was like, man, send me a long message because known him from high school, and and I said, look, it's a long season. Coming off the bench, that ain't your focal point, right? Your focal point is getting better every day. That's the only thing you can concern yourself with. Playing time, who's coming in, who's starting. You gonna go through an up and down season if that's what you're fucking worrying about. Go into every day getting better, and then how many people you gonna bring with you? And I don't mean bring with you as in who you gonna get better with you? Meaning, are you calling players with you to work out? Are you pushing players in practice to step up to that next level, right? Are you calling people? I mean, what are you doing to help them get better? Passing them the ball, that ain't getting nobody better. Getting better is off.
Yeah, off.
Right? How many people are you gonna get better with you? Right? If you doing everything you need to do, I guarantee you're gonna be lottery pick. Your skill level is lottery. Right? Are you gonna be mentally fucked up where you're not a lottery pick, or are you gonna step up to the challenge and stepping up to the challenges, getting better every single day? If you get 1 minute or you get 30 minutes, right? And that's the key to it, because sometimes what ends up happening with us is, we're humans. If we don't see instant gratification,
Yeah, I was about to
we we mentally shut down.
Yeah.
And it's not about today. It's just like anything. We treat everything like a race, right? We have a starting line, we have a finish line. Just don't get off the track. Soon as you go, boom. Some people might sprint out. Some people might walk. Some people might stumble. The only thing that's a failure is if you just walk off the goddamn field or that lane. Just I'm go this way, and you don't even finish this race. As long as you keep moving forward, you gonna get there.
Yeah.
Some guys gonna get there quicker than others, right?
Yeah.
There's a mile, right? Some
Yeah.
people might do that motherfucker in 4 minutes, 4:30. You do that bitch in an hour, you finish. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Soon as you check it off, I ran 1 mile. Boom. Next to the next thing. And that's how you really have to look at it.
You look at it like a marathon, basically.
And life too. And life.
And no, that's life.
Like, yeah, life.
Life is a marathon, man. It's the same thing in sports, same thing. Like I just, cause I don't have like what I've been through. I'm saying reference. And I told you the other day when you came in, shit, my senior year at Cincinnati. My freshman year at Cincinnati, I took 40 shots in 22 games. Yeah. No.
Less than 1, less than 2.
40 shots. With Matt, the number 1 pick, man. Progression. Each year I looked at my stats, my numbers, everything when I was in college. It's the same thing, man. You putting that time in, like you said. Man, I didn't know what it was gonna be my freshman year. Coming in, like playing a little bit, whatever. Like, you don't know. So, like to your point, all I could do was keep time in the gym, and it paid off. So I had that to tell KJ. Same thing like with you, your story. You knew what you went through. Coming in, it's like not playing. All you had to do was work. Shit, I don't know what else to do. Put this time in. Would you tell Elijah? Shit, I know what hard work look like.
Yep.
It ain't nothing I read in the book. It ain't nothing I saw in the movie. It ain't nothing nobody motherfucking told me. I looked this shit right in the eye and went dead after it. Same shit I tell mine. Same shit. Look it in the face, man. At that time, man, work.
It's crazy. You hear you guys talk about work. Like you work to get. Like I was. Like we're all trying to survive, but I feel like my basketball career was on surviving.
Same thing.
Like survive. Yeah, but you was like you were so detailed and like you believed in your work. See, I didn't believe really into my work. Like I was just like good and like I was just talented, but I didn't, it was like, damn, if it happened, it happened. Like, I don't know my circumstances, but it was like, I feel like you believed in your work. Like me, I was like, I gotta survive. Like this shit, I can't go back.
But that's it.
You were in high school.
That's what I'm saying. We all learn, but that's what I'm saying. You got to the point where you got to offer survival, right?
Yeah.
And once you got there, you had to be guided to another mission.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it was. And sometimes it takes a minute for us to realize, all right, I survived level 1. Oh shit, there's another level, right? Sometimes we get to level 1 and we think we got it, and not realizing there's a level 2, 3, 4, 5. Like when people talk about LeBron, what is left? For him, there's another level. We don't know what that level is for him. Michael Jordan, you're coming back. Why you come back? Because that next level for him is owning the team. And during this level, owning this team, it says you got to come back for 2 years and play. And he's like, okay, let's go. 2 years and game over, goddammit. You didn't win this ownership. And he's like, all right, well, okay, I'm gonna put my quarter in and keep going and put my quarter in, and then he became an owner, right? And that's, when people say, why do you keep doing something? Because I'm not stopping at the level. There's more levels to life until we are gone. And this is something that we need to tell the parents. Hey, parents, listen. Your love for your child needs to stop if you're trying to get to the next level. Because you're trying to protect your child. You're trying to protect your child from something that is going to happen anyway, right? You sitting there, the coach yelled at your kid, now you want to start your own team, and, he got benched here, now you want to do this. I can tell you that right now, your child's going to get fucked up because of you. Because what you're trying to protect him from happens at some point. If they're not mentally ready, if they know they can just get up and leave, like he just told you about George Carl. Them motherfuckers exist, right? So if they're not mentally ready for a motherfucker like that, what you think happens to them? They get to the NBA, mentally break down, and everything you protected him from happened in real life, and he never knew how to deal with it. Now his ass out of the league, sitting there overseas, or he can't even participate. No, you can't protect him from what's gonna happen. It's better, hey, if you wanna keep trying to touch that stove, let his ass touch it. Oh, ouchie, hot. Yeah, fucking shit hotter. You ain't gonna touch it no more.
Let's just stop now.
Yep, I put the fireplace on when I was trying to catch warm, and the kids sitting there throwing little items in there, and throw the little toy in there. What toy? Burned. Gone, done. You throw it in there, it ain't coming back, goddammit, melted, right? Yeah, that's gonna happen to your hand. Throw that motherfucker in there, right? I ain't gonna sit there, oh, no. Go on, try it. She a little hot. Yeah.
No, real shit.
You'll learn not to get there no more. It's like we try to protect them from, let your kid grow up. Hard ass make a what? Soft ass make a what?
Hard head make a soft ass.
The greatest thing I did was go to Oak Hill at 16. It saved my life.
Gotta learn, man.
Saved my life. If I would have stayed at Dominguez for them last 2 years, nah, never.
So when it comes to money and business ruining the real love and competitiveness of basketball,
Stop the cap.